What's happening, Hoodlum Gang? Welcome back to my channel. This your boy Hoodie from the Hood, aka your friend from that big O N, and I'm right back at y'all with another video, or as my boy Dubs would say, a new video. Nah, I'm just clowning, homie. But look, before we get started, I need y'all to do me a small favor, man. Hit that like, hit that subscribe if you want to become a part of the Hoodlum Gang. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know I'm kicking my stuff like G have. Look, nah, I'm just clowning today. I'm really clowning, man. Shout out to 89 on up. Shout out to Dubs, homie. But yeah, going over to IG, follow me. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, that's about it for the intro. Now, this video came about through a combination of things. It was something that old boy said the other day. It was also a conversation that I had with the homie Super Loke. Shout out Super Loke. You know what I mean? From Market Street to the darkest street. You already know what time it is. And also one of my subscribers, Donald McClure Jr. You always coming with some good requests, homie. My apologies if I can't get to everything. Some of this stuff I feel like I already touched on, whether it was a specific video made about it or if it was just touched on in another video titled something else. So as you can tell from the title, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into it. Who do the San Diego neighborhood 40s roll with in prison? If you've been under a rock, or if you whack 100 who claims to know everything about prison in the streets, but clearly don't know a lot of shit because he's constantly getting stuff wrong. And I know some of you, some of his nut huggers is gonna come on here. I don't even like how that sound, homie. Nut huggers, man. That's too close to NH. But anyways, yeah, man, like I was saying, some of y'all gonna come on here and y'all gonna defend it anyways because y'all don't know no better, just like he don't. But the San Diego 40s, as well as all the Crip gangs in San Diego, run SDC. Stands for San Diego Crip, which formed around the same time as everything else, whether it was the Hub and the Dub, the Long Beach, the Rolling Coast, whatever, the gangsters, when all this stuff is being formed in them late 80s and early 90s, SDC was formed as well, to prevent exactly what Whack 100 said, you know, when he was speaking on West Coast, and he said there's 5 of them in the whole penitentiary and they don't move nothing like that and they fall up under something else. Listen, homie, don't project your circumstances in prison onto us. Just because you fall up under something else that's out of your jurisdiction and you fall in line with that, don't mean everybody else do. We ain't taking orders from nobody, homie. We dictate our own program. I already went over this. So that's why we run SDC. So we are not being told by somebody 2 hours away who don't know nothing about our city or our politics that we got to fall in line with some shit that we don't even know what's going on. That's the ignorance of this dude, but y'all can keep on believing a lot of the shit that he say anyways. So we run SDC. Now, some people's gonna ask, why not run with the LA neighborhoods, or why not run with the 40s? Well, I just explained it, homie. We come from a city 2 hours away and we got our own stuff going on over here. So now don't get it twisted. There is certain individual homies who do fall up under that for their own personal reasons, homie, that just run with the LA homies. And I mean, that's on them, homie. They could do whatever they do. I don't understand the ideology of not running SDC because you don't get along with a certain hood. And for those of y'all who don't know, SDC consists of neighborhood 40s, West Coast 20s and 30s, East Dago Mile 40s, Linda Vista 60s. And then you have other stuff, you know, whether it be the Mission Cliques, the AMCs, or even to a certain extent, some Black Mobs. You know what I mean? Black Mob is a neutral gang, but, you know, it seems like a lot of them that I've ran into kind of lean towards the Crip side, even though they're not Crips or Bloods. But yeah, so that along with Oceanside being a city 45 minutes away from us, pressing OSC, but it's still SDC, OSC, you know what I mean? We all still run together, homie. So for someone to not press SDC because they don't get along with certain individuals, I mean, I don't know. A lot of the hoods in LA don't get along with each other on the streets, but they go to jail and run with each other. So that kind of don't make sense to me. Oh, I don't like them niggas, so I'm not running with them niggas. So I'm going to go run with these niggas who run with niggas that they don't get along with on the street. That shit makes no sense to me. But like I said, that's their own personal reason. Now, don't get it twisted. We do rock with the LA 40s and homies that even if they run SDC, still mess with them and still will assist them on certain things. Like I got homies that's locked up right now on that level 4 that have assisted not just the 40s, but you know, whether it be the hundreds, whatever, the neighborhoods in general, in certain shit, certain DPs, certain, you know what I mean, activities, homie. Not trying to get too much into that, but it does kind of go hand in hand. But we are our own thing, homie. We've always been our own thing, at least since from the time that I told you, late 80s, early 90s, whatever the case. I don't know the exact timeline, but yeah, we rock SDC. Now people gonna be like, well, why? Well, first of all, as you know, or you may not know, because I feel like I got to keep on saying is, we did not start because of the LA 40s, nor did they start because of us. It's merely a coincidence that we have the same name. It's just their streets is the 40s, we the 40s in San Diego, homie. That's where our streets are at. No one started us. Why the homie from Harlem started the 40s, I have no idea. I know he was in YA around 1974. He got out, linked with the homies. Why he didn't choose to name us Harlem 40s, I don't know. I have a co-founder that's supposed to come on whenever we can, and you know, he was there from day one, and he was even in YA in 1975. I think he said YTS and got it tatted on him back then. So my point is, it's merely a coincidence, homie. It'll be like finding out that you have a brother on your father's side that you never met and y'all got the same last name, and it's like, damn, I never knew this dude existed. You know what I mean? Of course, there's certain individuals who ran across each other in the pen, but as far as us connecting like that, I would probably say when J.O. started going out there and really blowing up on the rap scene is when it started getting more connected. And then even going into the 2000s with the with the rise of MySpace and social media and all this stuff, you know. And then now you got YouTube, so everything is more connected, you know what I mean? Even the homies in different states that we just finding out within the last 10 years that it's that many 40 sets, you know what I mean? Even though homies started them, when you might hear about it like, oh, it's 40s out there, okay, yeah, whatever. You push it to the back of your mind until now you're on Instagram and Facebook and you see these individuals and they banging the same shit as you, and then that's how people start connecting dots. But yes, do we beef with everybody they beef with? I can only speak for how I feel about the situation. I can't speak for every single member on both sides. But as far as I go, I'm not fucking with nothing that's anti-40s. That's me. You can't diss the 40s in LA and be like, well, I'm talking about them, not y'all. Nah, it don't work like that, nigga. We got the same shit tatted on us. We out here putting in work, doing time, struggling, and surviving or trying to survive for the same shit, homie. So it's one glove as far as I'm concerned and as far as I push, homie. The only thing, and I said this when I did the street TV interview with S-Bone, and I think Alex asked me about it, and he said something about the 60s, but my answer got misinterpreted with the rest of the enemies that they beef with. Now, when you got to understand, the 60s and the 40s will be like brothers who got the same mother. If us in the LA 40s got the same father as each other, the 40s and the 60s got the same mom, with the 60s being the older brother. So whatever they go through, they got to figure out between each other. You know what I mean? That's not for us to get involved in. But as far as anything else that have been historic enemies to the 40s, yeah, yeah, if you anti the glove, nigga, I'm anti you, and it's just that simple. Period. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Ain't got nothing to talk about. So for Donald, who asked, do we have the same rivals? For people who wanted to know what we press, for people who didn't know but thought Whack knew, which he don't know a lot, like I said, nigga act like he paroled this fucking morning. But we don't fall up under nothing unless we choose to rock with certain individuals for whatever reason. But we don't take orders. Don't nobody make us do nothing. But I'm almost at the 11-minute mark, and they are on my ass today. Because when I came in yesterday after making a video, it was like, we was just looking for you. Even though I did like an 8-minute video, I showed them too. Like, that wasn't even 10 whole minutes. But this one is, so let me go ahead and get up out of here. I'm your friend from that big old N hoodie mother. You already know, homie. I'm trying not to cuss because YouTube, you know, they'll give you that yellow $ sign real fast. But yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'm out.